Morning, gorgeous Gorgina girlies. I'm just out on my morning walk, which is cute, fun and fresh. How are we all doing? Welcome back to a new vlog. Do you know what's so funny? I say I'm on my morning walk. I'm literally just going to Spar to get a can of Monster and a bottle of Evian, which is a very expensive daily habit, but it gets me hydrated and caffeinated. What can I say? It honestly rained so much last night. Like, I fell asleep to the sound of rain, which is like the best sound to fall asleep to. So look at this. Look at autumn. Autumn is autumning. My skin is glowing. My nails, oh my god, sorry. I got my nails done yesterday. I didn't vlog yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. I got my nails done. We did all black. It's giving spooky season. It's giving October. It's giving all black everything. On today's agenda, I have to edit the Pay Attention podcast. So that's like my big thing, even though it doesn't take me long. But I think my brain sees it as a bigger thing than it is. And I think I'm going to make myself look hot today. I'm feeling a red lip. I'm going to do my makeup. I'm obsessed with the all black nails. Like, they're so good. So I was just in the shop. I was in Spar. Fun fact about me is I used to work in a Spar. Fun fact about me is I used to have a lot of fucking jobs. Do you know what I mean? But Spar was one of them. And it actually made me jealous of the people working in Spar now, because they have real music. Shakira, the song about Piqué, was playing. Clara, nombre, la persona buena. Clara, mente, you know, that song. What's it called? Biz Rap or something? I can't remember the name of the song. Either way, that was playing in Spar. When I worked in Spar, we had the weird cover music. We had the weird non-copyright music that used to actually go through my brain, because I was such a big believer in, like, you know, if you're at work and the music's good, like, it's better. And like, sometimes I go in there, Taylor Swift would be playing, sometimes Shakira's on, and I'm like, why couldn't I have lived this life? Even though Spar was like one of my longest jobs, believe it or not. Like one of my longest jobs where I was employed by someone other than YouTube. But yeah, sorry, blue sky day, but also cloudy day. Could rain at any second day. Look at this. This is what you're supposed to do in the morning when you wake up. This is what humans are supposed to do. You're also supposed to put your bare feet in the grass, but maybe I'll do that out the back. I'm not going to do that in the middle of the path. But yeah, I honestly think my vibe this morning is good. And I think just getting up, going outside, going to get the bottle of water and the can of Monster, even though it's like not even a 5-minute walk from me, it clearly had a positive effect on my brain, because I'm feeling good, feeling fun, feeling fresh, feeling excited for the day ahead. What will today hold? I don't know. The universe is going to show me how good it can get. What's the best thing that can happen? Do you know what I mean? That's what I want to know. You know me. I'm always grounding my energy. Now, I say always. I don't do it every day. But, close on the line. But, I don't do it every day. But, I saw Sorry, I think my neighbour is sitting at her bedroom window, and I'd say she's like, what is this bitch doing? Anyways, I saw a TikTok yesterday from this guy basically saying like why it's so important to like ground your energy like with the earth, because basically like humans have a charge. If this isn't your cup of tea, that's fine, but this is what I do. So listen to me. This is my vlog. Do you know what I mean? I'm joking. Humans have a charge, right? And the way we can decompress that charge, or I can't remember the exact wording, maybe I'll insert the video here. But basically he was saying like the way humans like can get rid of some of their energy from the charge that they're constantly building up is by putting your feet in like the ground, in the soil, in the grass, in the sand, in the earth. I was like, do you know what? I do that, but I don't do it every day. So maybe I should start doing it every day, and just like, I don't know, apparently it like affects your pH levels. It like, sorry, I feel like sometimes when I wear my sunglasses, like we're not connecting properly, but like the sun, you know what I mean? But yeah, sorry, look at my skin today. I haven't done my morning skincare yet. This is from last night. This is stunning, beautiful, glowing, gorgeous, amazing. Do you know what I mean? It's the C Class Bambi 5 Plus. It was out of my life for about a week there, and my skin was like, girl, what? When are you making a return? That and the Cosrx Snail Mucin Essence. Now, the Cosrx Snail Mucin Essence is actually still out of my life because they didn't have it in Boots, so I need to order that online. Anyways, yeah, sun on your skin, feet in the ground. I'm gonna drink some water and I'm just gonna stand here. Okay, so I watched the TikTok again so I could give you the right verbiage. So basically he was saying like human beings have a charge, like we build up an electronic charge like throughout our day, like no matter what we're doing, we're building up a charge. And by doing what I'm doing, which is putting your bare feet in the earth, it could be in the ocean, the sand, whatever, you're discharging that energy back into the earth. How stunning is this background? Also, this merch hoodie, right? I designed it in January, and I don't know, I wasn't sure about it because the Be Your Own Biggest Fan like isn't perfect, and I was like, you know, what if it comes off like within a few washes? Like it just doesn't seem like it's a print, it's not embroidered. But I actually kind of like the way it looks slightly faded. Like it's not perfect because I think being your own biggest fan isn't perfect. So anyway, I've had this since January and I've watched it 1,000,001 times and I actually love it. I love the fit, it's so soft, it's so cozy. So I think I'm gonna put them on my website, so if anyone wants one, I'll probably have them linked by Sunday because I just put it on my Instagram story and I just like the colour. I like the neutral with the black. I don't know. So yeah, if you want merch, there you go. Or just a really cozy hoodie, like it's so cozy. And look how big the hood is. Hold on. This is why I do what I do. This is why I made so many samples. I have a shit ton of hair and the hood still does this because there is nothing that grinds my gears more in this earth, in this lifetime, than when you get a hoodie and the hood, and I have a big head too, like I have a big head, so a lot of hoodies don't do this on me. They like are like up here and I'm like, I don't want to look like ET, you know, I don't want to look like ET. What's going on? I can see you staring, honey, like it's just your understudy, like you get your knuckles bloody for me. Okay, first things first, I have not vlogged all week. Okay, I vlogged one day, but it's now Friday. Hi, I'm full glam, hair done. I did a blowout, which I haven't done in ages. Like I have not done a Dyson hair blowout in so long. It's Friday night. I just ordered a Chinese, but I only ordered, I feel like ordering a Chinese for one person is so hard because it's like you want a bit of everything. Do you know what I mean? But obviously it's just me. So I ordered like a spice box. So it's like chicken balls and the chips. I'll show you when I get it. But I just ordered that there. So that should be delivered. I'm home alone on a Friday night and I'm gonna have my Chinese and I'm gonna watch some YouTube in like full glam with my hair done. So that's my exciting life at the moment. I have spent the entire week apartment hunting because if you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that I'm planning on leaving on a jet plane very soon. So I've been looking at apartments, looking at short-term stays, contacting like the companies like Airbnb and booking.com, being like, we could do a collab for a series for TikTok or YouTube, like trying to use my content creator status for my greater good because the prices on Airbnb are crazy. The only thing I've eaten today, and it's not even food, is a protein shake. So we're getting Chinese for dinner. Health, wellness, balance. Protein shake for breakfast, Chinese for dinner. We love it. But yeah, that's kind of my Friday night plan. I have no plan. I think my parents are going to be home soon. I think they're going out tomorrow night. Also the black nails. Did I show you the black nails? I don't know. We got black nails this month. Spooky season. And yeah, I don't have any other news. My camera's still in Dublin, which I need to get. But I think I'm going to Dublin next week. So we will do it then. I can't believe I did this. When I went to sleep last night, I forgot I had makeup on. Who? How? Who? I forgot I had makeup on. I slept in my makeup. Like, excuse me? No. No, 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 no. I don't even know what I was doing before I went to sleep to like fall asleep in my makeup, but here we are. I don't really want to spend another hour on to Shopify customer service. So yeah, there's that. It's great. Stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. But it's Saturday. I'm just awake. Well, I've been awake for hours, but I didn't realize I slept on my makeup till I pulled out my camera and I was like, how do you not realize you sleep in your makeup? This is not who I am. Sorry, my hair is giving volume, which we love. I'm sitting in the garden, evidently, as you can see, and I'm reading Happy Place by Emily Henry. I actually read this in July. I was going through it for a period of July, and this book actually was my happy place, which is gorgeous. But I'm rereading it because I really liked it as a book, and I have another fiction book called If He Was With Me, but I don't think, like, Neve has told me it's heartbreaking, and I don't think I'm emotionally stable enough for that. So I'm sitting in the garden because there's a heat wave. Sorry, I'm trying to find a decent angle, but I don't know what the lighting is doing. There's fully a heat wave. It's the 6th of October in Ireland. Like, it's supposed to be cold right now, like 13, 14 degrees, maybe 15. It's like 22 degrees. Like the breeze that's hitting my face is warm, and like I'm not complaining. Like, it's so nice that I can sit in the garden and read, you know, and have my kind of monster. But it's like, what in the global warming? Like, what is going on? Like, this is kind of terrifying. Also, I'm in my luteal phase now, and like my face, I swear to God, I can tell, like, the first 2 weeks, for all the girls that track their cycle, like, the first 2 weeks is your period and your ovulation, and then the second 2 weeks is your luteal phase. And the second after I ovulate, 2 or 3 days later, because I was ovulating like 2 or 3 days ago, I tracked my period on Stardust, the app, and I've tracked it for like over 2 years now, so it's pretty accurate. And my cycle's really regular, thank God. But yeah, like, my face just starts holding so much water, and it just doesn't look like, it doesn't feel as like snatched, or it just feels like puffy and ugh. Now, I did have Chinese last night. I did have Chinese food. I did have a spice bag, so maybe the MSG is also doing that. I don't know. But I am going to finish my monster, and then I'm gonna have some dandelion tea. I'm gonna have 2 cups of dandelion tea and hope that the swelling goes down, because my face just feels like icky. I just feel icky and I don't like it. But yeah, I'm out in the garden reading for now, and I'm grounding my energy, which is stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. My parents are gone away for the night, so it's just me and my book and my kind of monster in the garden. Also, the hoodies are live on my website now. Spotify fixed it, so if you want to match with me and have this cute, like, light sandy color, be your own biggest fan hoodie, then they're €50 including shipping, so it's free shipping. Because basically, like, I don't like paying for shipping, so I don't like other people paying for shipping. So it's €50, $49.99 including shipping, and it's free shipping. So I'm taking the charge of that. Basically, I'm paying for your shipping. The shipping isn't free, I'm paying for your shipping. So yeah, I also want to put Taylor's version in parentheses on a hoodie, like something like this, but like with Taylor's version all lowercase. But I just need to check, like, legally, can I do that? Because I'm not trying to get sued by Taylor Nation. Do you know what I mean? This section of the fridge, it actually makes me so happy. So my dad usually buys like the big bottles of Evian, like the 1.5 litre, because I am a menace and only feel hydrated. Like, Irish water doesn't hydrate me anymore. I don't know why. So I like to drink Evian. He got these like teeny tiny cute 33 cl bottles, which I'm gonna have gone through in the entire weekend. But how cute are they for the aesthetics of the fridge? But I can't wait to have my own apartment and like have a little fridge organization and always have like loads of drinks in the fridge for all my guests. Who's going to be my guest in the place that I'm moving to, where I literally know no one? I don't know, but we're going to make friends. I'm going to make friends and give them drinks. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I've just been like voice noting one of the girls about how like divinely aligned I'm feeling, and I look out the window and it's like, see this? It's like a rainbow, but it's like only a teeny tiny section of the rainbow in the sky. And there's like no other rainbow. I don't know, I've never seen the sky looking like this. And it's just so weird because I feel like I looked out my window after talking about how divinely led I'm feeling, and it's like, this is going on. I don't know, I feel like it's a sign. I've never seen like a broken rainbow or prism situation just going on like that. But anyways, I managed to turn my energy around because I was feeling a bit meh earlier. Like when I went into the grass to read, I felt a bit better, but before that I was just kind of feeling a bit meh, and like my face felt bloated and I just didn't feel good. And I came in from reading and I came up to my bedroom and was like, do you know what, we're going to organize my bedroom. We're going to clean out my bedroom, because technically I've been apartment hunting for the location that I'm not going to tell you or disclose until I'm there. Sorry, but I will tell you, and I'll keep you updated with little things, and I'll tell you more about like how I moved there and how I chose there to live, and I will do that, but just as I'm actively doing it and as I'm actively searching. I don't want anyone's ill wishes on my plans, and that's just me. That's how I want to function. I'm about to strip my bed and put fresh sheets on and clean my silk pillowcase. I hoovered, I did the whole thing, because I'm like, I just feel like this fresh energy kind of coming in, and I'm like, if I'm trying to welcome fresh energy into my life, like the energy needs to be able to flow. Listen, I'm just an energy girly, okay? But I feel like the energy just needs to be able to flow, and it can't flow if like there's all blockages around your room and it's messy and it's stagnant. Basically, I don't want to tell you the story in full, but I'll tell you like the relevant part. Basically, I was staying somewhere recently, and I was staying with someone, and before I left where I was staying and before I left them, I felt the need to like clean and organize their space, because I was like, it's a nice thing to do. Like they're kind of going through it right now with a few things, and I was like, I feel like it'll just be a de-stressor for them. And I was like, you know, everyone deserves to exist in a clean, organized space. So I'll just organize it a little bit before I leave. And I did. And it felt so good to do. And the person really appreciated it. And that was great. But I come into my own room and my own space, and I don't always do that, even though I know that it makes you feel better. And I know like it's a sign of respect. Like if someone's coming to visit your house, you know, you clean before they arrive, or you make the place look nice, because you're like, I respect them enough to have them chill in my presence or come to visit me in a clean, organized space. But it's like, but why don't we do that for ourselves? Like, where's the self-respect for ourselves to give ourselves that same grace and that same feeling that we want to give to other people when they're coming into our space? But yet when we're existing in our own space, we don't give ourselves that same level of respect. I had that thought recently after doing that thing for that person, and I was like, how come it's so easy for me to, and of course it comes from like people pleasing and all these different things, but like how come it's so easy for me to do that for someone else, but yet to consistently do it for myself is more difficult? So I've been really toying with the idea of that question. But yeah, that's what I did today. I cleaned my space, I hoovered my room, I did everything. I have my Skims pajamas drying downstairs, and I'm going to have a shower and put those on and just feel good, and yeah, just make myself feel good this evening, because I wasn't feeling great earlier. I was like, life at the moment just feels mundane, and it feels like repetitive, and it feels like there's nothing exciting going on, and I feel like there is definitely a sense of loneliness that a lot of people are feeling at the moment. I've been talking to quite a few people about this actually, because I feel like our generation now, like our parents' generation before us, kind of, they all existed in the same location. Like, you know, traveling the world wasn't as accessible, and of course there was people who immigrated, but it wasn't like as common of a thing. And I feel like everyone was kind of more or less on the same timeline. Like everyone between the ages, I'm just talking from my own experience because I am this age, but everyone between the ages of like 28 and 32, everyone's peers was kind of doing the same thing. They were either getting married or having kids, and of course that wasn't true for everyone, or they were getting a house or they were renting. And you know, I feel like everyone in the generation before, like my parents' generation, kind of did that. Like everyone was on the same path and timeline, and of course there were people who weren't, and of course, it wasn't just as black and white as that, but it was a lot more black and white than it is now with me and my friends and my peers and my generation. Like, people between 28 and 32 now, like, you couldn't guess. Like, you could put 10 people from the age of 28 to 32, and I feel like, I don't have the stats for this, but maybe 30 years ago, like 7 out of the 10 were married or engaged or had kids or had a house, or like were kind of doing the same thing. And, you know, most of their friends all lived within a half an hour or an hour drive of them, and like the community and everything like that. Whereas I feel like now for our generation, it's very spread out. And I feel like because of social media and everything, of course, it's great to connect. But then I feel like there's a lot more disconnection. And I've just been feeling that recently, like this level of disconnection between, I don't know, people my age and, you know, friends, and trying to keep up with friends, and then my friends being like all over the entire world. And it's just like, I'm just like, I just want all the people I love to be close to me. Like, my dream is to like live, because I live in a housing estate with like 10 houses, and all the parents are like quite good friends, and they would go on trips and they go for have dinners, and, you know, the women get on really well and the men get on really well, and it's so nice. And I'm like, that's what I want. I just want like me and my closest friends to all live in the same location and have that. But also I'm like, but no, you don't. You want to travel the world, you want to explore. And I'm like, I want both. But it's, yeah, I don't know, is anyone else feeling like that? But I've been talking to a lot of people about it recently, and I feel like a lot more people are just feeling this like disconnect of the pandemic skip, or of like being between the ages of like 27, 28 to like 32, 33, and just being like, where? There's no benchmarker for where we should be in life. And I know spiritually, like, everyone's on their own path, and no one's on the same path anyway, and no one should be doing the same thing. But also I do feel like it can tend to lead to this like confusion of just not knowing. So anyway, if you feel like that, comment below. And if you don't, that's fine. Someone's cutting the grass now. So I'm going to go and close out this vlog and chill for the evening, and change my bed sheets and take a shower and put the phone down and edit this video so that we get another Sunday vlog, 2 in a row. So make sure you're subscribed, thumbs up, comment if you can. I need to get back to all the comments on the last video. Honestly, I put out the last video last week and I just pretended it wasn't happening. Because when I'm vulnerable like that on the internet, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm just going to put it out and just pretend that I didn't say all of those things. So I'm going to be in the comments back this evening, but I'm also going to comment back to any comments on this video, and I really appreciate it. Also, I have started doing astrology classes, which I don't think I vlogged about this week. But I have started doing astrology classes, so if you are interested in them, I will have dates on my Instagram stories of when the next ones are, because I already have like the group of, we call each other the OGs, but I have the OG group that is on week 2 going into week 3 of astrology classes. And I just want to teach more of them, because honestly, doing them, I love them. The energy is so good, everyone loves it, and like the connection as well, what I'm talking about is really there, like the connection of the girls, and we're like chatting and sharing experiences. And, you know, through astrology is essentially talking about our lives and our experiences with heartbreak and love and communication and emotion. So like what we're sharing in those groups is actually so fab, because like, say I would talk about like how I have a Virgo moon, which means I intellectualize my emotions, and then someone else would be like, oh my god, I do that too. Like, I find it really hard to share my emotions, which is such a big thing to say, but I feel like the astrology group of it all just kind of facilitates it. So if anyone's interested, like, comment below, let me know. I will have dates up for next week for like a new group starting, and I would love if some of you YouTube girlies who are interested in astrology joined. Okay, hasta la vista. I will see you in the next vlog. Thanks for hanging out with me. Goodbye.